Yo, what is up, YouTube? Official Hoodie here, man. Back for another Madden 18 video. Today, I'm gonna be going over how to score in the red zone. If you guys are having trouble in the red zone, I gotta play that every single route that you're basically gonna be, using in the red zone can be effective against any type of coverage. So, go ahead, put y'all seatbelts on, man, because this is about to be, a little glitchy, little glitchy play, little glitchy video, man. We're gonna go ahead, go straight into it, man. And I advise you guys, though, to try this play when you're like at least 5 yards away from the end zone, not 10 yards away. This is definitely like a 5 yards away. Now, if you guys want to know like a good red zone play, like 10 yards away, then let me know in the comment section below. But this is when you get like, all the way down to the 5. It's already hard in the red zone, but when you get to the 5-yard line, it's even way more harder. So you guys definitely gotta pay attention. We're gonna be single back tight slots. Now we are in New England playbook. So once again, if you guys watch my ebook, my New England ebook, make sure you go watch that, man. I'm gonna have that, come up in this video. Make sure you guys go watch that, and you guys get to stay in the same playbook. But we're gonna go ahead and use HB Will. HB Will is definitely glitchy. We're gonna go ahead and do it against different coverage looks. We're gonna go ahead and do it against a cover 3 look. Now there's so many things you could do. Now right here, we're like at the 8-yard line. You just gotta be within the 10 yards. This play is definitely glitchy. All these routes can get open. You just got to be able to basically read the coverage. Okay, you can't just be throwing it. You gotta read the coverage. Basically, now first thing first is you want to be able to smart route that post route, so that if you try to high ball it or low ball it, because once again you can do both of those. You just gotta pay attention to the safety. But if you smart route that route, you guys do not know that. If you smart route a route, they'll be able to have a better animation in the back of the end zone, and it won't be, what I'm saying, it will be like a less likely chance of a overthrow pass in the back of the end zone. So we're gonna go ahead and try this now. As you guys can see, die. That's number one. That's number one. We're gonna go ahead and show you guys instant replay. You guys may be like, wait, what happened? Well, basically, I just waited. I had time in the pocket. I'm gonna show you guys plays that get open though. Okay, that corner route is wide open. Now, if I low ball that corner route, that's a touchdown. Okay, so for this using this coverage defense, I mean this play in the end zone that beats any type of coverage, you got to be able to low ball it and high ball it. That's what you got to really be able to do. Low balls this year are very, very, very OP. They're very cheesy. Low balls, like last year, how high balls were so freaking OP. This year it's low balls. Low balls make defenders glitch out. So I mean, you can literally just low ball it. As you guys can see, this is what I do. Now I had about 3 different routes open, to be honest. I could have highballed that post route, because that post route always just gets glitchy in the back of that end zone. You just gotta time it perfectly. But I was gonna wait for the back end and post. Now most of the time a user is going to fall for the drag underneath, or he's going to come back to that post, which is going to leave the back end post wide open, which you can low ball it back end in, and that low ball end is going to get wide open most of the time. You guys can see, if I bullet pass that, that's a pick. I low ball that, that's perfect. The safety basically actually is really focused on the post route anyways. Right there, perfect example how I dot up people, when I'm in the 10-yard line. So we're going to go ahead. You can even throw to your running back in the back of the end zone. As you guys can see, boom, you could truck him. That's another read you can do. So this is definitely a cheesy play, man. There's so many things you could do out of this. You could block your running back. Right there, I did not mean to lob it. I lobbed that right there. I accidentally hit X too fast. But a lot of times you can just block your running back. You can just low ball it, late. You can low ball this, and if you get that perfect animation, you get in the end zone. All these certain things are gonna help you get in the end zone way more easier. And if you don't, you're gonna be at the 1-yard line, 2-yard line, and you just QB sneak that, man. QB sneak that bit. So I'm gonna show you guys again. You can low ball it. You can even low ball it as quick as possible. Right there, hit off of D-line hands. But I just showed y'all 3 different touchdowns already. It's not easy. Now we're gonna highball this, and this is why I told you guys to smart route it, because I forgot to smart route it. If I smart route that's a touchdown. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna smart route it, and I'm gonna show y'all again. I'm gonna highball this in the back of the end zone. Okay, no I'm not. No I'm not. We're gonna go ahead and try this again. 3rd time's a charm. 3rd time's a charm. As you guys can see, tiptoe animation. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be so glitchy. Like for some reason, when you highball out of this play, you time it right, the defender can't jump that route. The defender is just gonna sit there, as you guys can see. And you just gotta have a good receiver who knows, who has, you know, like for example, you gotta make sure to have the trait, possession trait, you know, catching traffic trait. You gotta make sure. See, AB, he's the best receiver in the league, so of course he's gonna catch that. You just gotta give him that ball. You just gotta give him a good chance of getting the ball. That's what you're gonna get. So right there, we show 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4. We show 4 times how this play can, how I scored in the end zone with this one play. So we're gonna go ahead now. I'm gonna show y'all how this route can be scored. No, I can't. Right there, he played it really well. You gotta cover 3. Look, it just depends if you're quarterback. It depends. It depends, man. It just depends. It just depends, honestly. Right there, that's just a drop pass. As you can see, the low ball is very, very glitchy. I fit it in there. I fit it in there, man. So that's why I'm saying low balls are very, very effective. You just gotta know when to use it, when not to use it. Right there again, that's a touchdown. Like, you could literally be blind and throw a low ball back in the end zone, and you have a good chance your guy will still catch it. You know, that's what most people do now. They just be chucking it, man. They just be chucking it like in the end zone, low balling it. Pros, that's what all the pros be doing, man. They just be throwing their coverage and just, you know, low balling it. And as you guys can see right there, even if I don't get it, I'm at the 2 at the 1 yard line. So this is definitely an effective red zone play. Make sure to smash that like button, man. Let's get 50+ likes. Come on, man. This is definitely an effective play. So you guys got to hit that like button. Boom, you guys can see. You got to time it perfectly, man. You just got to watch where the user's at. Throw it to where the user isn't at. You know, that's tip number 1. Just throw it to where, because all of these routes, 1 of these routes, 2 of these routes are going to get open against any type of coverage, man. I'm telling y'all, this especially is going to get open. If you got a good receiver who could back, who could truck, you know, just very, very elusive, who could just juke that one defender. Like, that's easy. That's easy. I can keep doing this video. I can just keep going right to the flat. I can just keep doing it. I can just keep doing it. I can just keep doing it every single time. Like I said, but people are going to mix different coverages in, so it's not going to work all the time. So I just showed y'all basically every single route that works against this. Now, the post route, you got to make sure, like I said, you got to make sure you smart route it. You just got to make sure, because if you don't, you know, more likely, less chance it's gonna be overthrown. Even though that got overthrown, but it's kind of hard already though, because I'm kind of like close to the end zone. Right there, as you guys can see, I waited too long. So if you're more further, then maybe you could try to do that. But I advise you guys is just not to even try to do that. Right there we go. But it's a drop. Juju, you got to catch that, man. You got to catch that, Juju. But that's exactly what I was talking about earlier about the corner route. You just got to time it perfectly. It's all a timing thing, man. It's all a timing thing. As you guys can see, just when he like basically cuts, you know, towards, you know, the post pylon, I throw it. It's a perfect dot. That's a dot, man. We got dot on this channel. We got dots on this channel. So welcome to this channel, man. If you guys, this is, as you guys can see, we're at the 1 yard line. If we didn't score, we're at the 1. It's all about using a low ball right here in the end zone. Really, way more than using the high ball. Right there again. You just gotta make sure you got good receivers who have catching traffic. You got Julio, you got Calvin. You're gonna be Gucci, man. We're gonna go ahead and show you guys again. Boom. Right there, he played the ball really, really well. But a lot of times that low ball is going to, you know, it's going to be a win-win situation for the receiver. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can low ball this now. Boom! Low ball that. That's a touchdown. That's also what you do. You don't have to high ball it. You can low ball it. You just got to make sure you're watching what the opponent's doing, man. You just got to make sure, man. Boom! Back in the end zone. You just got to make sure it's going to be a touchdown, man. You just got to make sure where the defenders are at, man. That's all you got to do. You got to pay attention to where the defenders at. And as long as you know that you low balling it, you're high balling it at the right time, man, you're going to fit that in that window. As you guys can see, tiptoe animation, touchdown. Every single time, I'm showing y'all, I have about 10 touchdowns right now. So it's definitely not a joke. This is definitely a very how to score in the red zone. This is definitely effective scoring in the red zone. Right there is a drop by Martavius Bryant. Low passes make defenders glitch. You know, Madden is broken. So you just take advantage of it, man. I'm telling y'all just gonna take advantage of it. As you can see, another touchdown. I can literally keep spamming that over and over and over and over. So let's go ahead. Let's see if we can try to do the corner route. I want to do every single route. Every single route has worked so far in this video. So let's go ahead and see if we can do the corner route. You know what I mean? Xavier Howard's not having none of that though. He's not having none of that. We're gonna go ahead. I don't want to really change the plays because I don't want it to be too long of a video. But I know some people's gonna be like, well, what if they run, you know, cover 4, cover 2, etc., etc. So we're gonna go ahead. I got y'all, man. We're gonna go ahead, go back into single back tight slots. This one is in New England playbook, but there is many playbooks. So if you guys want me to know, just let me know in the comment section, and I will basically respond. We're gonna go ahead and go to 4-3 cover 4 look. I'm just gonna show you guys, man, what you could do now. Now, it's not just about passing, it's about running. You know, you could go ahead, run dive, you get it easy, you know, 2-3 yards. Dive is a very effective play in Madden. So if you're gonna run dive, I advise you guys, you know, either motion one, whatever side you're gonna go to. If I'm gonna, you know, run to the right side, just, you know what I mean. As you guys can see, motion the guy, you get a ball. That's an extra blocker. Motion that guy. If we're gonna run to the left, motion this guy, motion your receiver, etc. We're gonna go ahead though, reset the play because I wasn't even in dive. I wasn't even in dive, but you guys get the point. I'm gonna show you guys again. So if I want to run to the left side, you know, dive's going to the left side of the field instead of the right side. I was motion this receiver, you know what I'm saying, and I'll just hike the ball, and then that's another extra blocker. That's another extra blocker right there. So if I had gotten to that second level, that's a touchdown. I have an extra blocker. So if you guys did not know that, you can also run dive in the end zone. We're gonna go ahead though. I'm gonna show y'all what else we can do against this. Now, this play, the low ball is gonna be even way more easier against a cover 4 look. The low ball is gonna be way more easier against a cover 4 look, man. So if you guys know your coverages and you're just, you know, you're reading the coverage, you should know that like that low ball is gonna be way more easier against a cover 4 look, just because the defenders kind of, you know, leave that zones are kind of more open, to whereas cover 3 in the end zone kind of, you know, cover 4 is way more better, you know, like basically it's way more better like when you're running the ball. It's way more better red zone defense. But as you guys can see, we got dots. That's a dot, man. That's a hot one. Go ahead one more time. Hot. He got killed. But you guys can see I can keep doing that over and over and over and over. Now, the corner route and stuff is going to be dangerous to low ball and pass to. You don't want to, you know, throw to the low ball. You don't want to throw, you know, high ball, low ball, the corner out really, unless they're playing hard flats. You don't really want to do that though against a cover 4 look. I'm gonna go ahead and try to high ball this post though. Post is gonna get wide open in the back of the end zone. As you guys can see, boom, dot, dot. Get cheated, man. That's definitely, you know, effective against a cover 4 look. So, hey, if you guys are watching this video for a while, hey, I appreciate y'all, man, because this video is probably gonna be longer than I wanted it to. But I'm just gonna show you guys again different coverages, how it gets open. Now that's a cover 4 look. So now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do it against a cover 2 look. Most people play cover, you know, cover 4 or cover 3 though. So we already went over those two most, you know, defenses used in the red zone. Now we're gonna go just one more time to cover 2. A lot of people do not run cover 2 in the end zone, just because. But you know what I mean. Cover 2 deep in the middle of the field is gonna be wide open. Now, if they have a deep blue, then the under routes are gonna be wide open. Underneath routes are gonna be wide open. So you know, like I told you guys, if you guys have a running back who can juke or who can truck good, that's going to be easy 3-4 yards, and you're going to be right at the 1 yard line. QB sneak it, that's a touchdown. That's, you know, not rocket science at all. You just got to, like I'm saying, and if they play, they don't have a deep blue in the middle of the field, then that's going to be wide open. But it's kind of dangerous, you know, playing that, you know, coverage in the middle of the field, because as you guys can see, it's not smart at all. Because if I run the ball down the goal line and your guy's in a deep blue, then that means that's just less one defender in the box. Honestly, that's just less one defender in the box. You don't want that. But you guys can see I'm easily dotting up every single coverage. This is like the best, one of the best red zone plays I found all year long. And then what I like about it a lot is I can literally switch up switch the play, and my opponent will not know that. So let's say you attacking, you know, your opponent. Last time you attacked your opponent, the base. So basically, you know, you're gonna have the dig and you're gonna have the drag coming from the left side of the field. But guess what? I can flip the play. I can flip the play, and now look, it's coming from the left side of the field, as you guys can see. And then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, got your neck, boy. Got your neck. Boom. You know, get a dot, whatever, etc., etc., etc. So it's definitely effective, definitely glitchy. I love this play. But like I said, you can also run the ball. Now, right there is this block sheds. That's one thing about having a good run defense. You just gotta have guys who can block shed, and I can't tell y'all that more enough. But right there is a touchdown. Right there we got a touchdown. You know what I mean? I truck. That's a touchdown. So make sure you also run the ball. So this is definitely an effective play. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the audible. So if you want to go second back tight slots, make sure you have dive. You got to have dive. You got to have Y flood, because Y flood is another good red zone play. I can leave that for another video though. So make sure though that you want to have HB wheel though. You want to have HB cutback. HB cutback's also a pretty good run play. It's not really ran on a lot, but it's a good run play. You know what I mean? You just got to have, you know, the edge sealed. Got to have good blocks on the edge, and you can score a touchdown easily with it. So that's basically going to be the video, man. As you guys can see, we get in the end zone. We score so many different ways. So many times we've scored in the end zone. I couldn't even keep count. So make sure to smash that like button, man. Coach, man, we growing, man. We 1.2K. We oh man, my voice still kind of weak from, you know, being sick, so I can't really get as hyped. But make sure to hit that like button, man. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to hit that sub you guys have it, man. This is your boy Official Hoodie. Stay woke, stay blessed. Peace.